Morning all, Martin's test shaves, and I'm going to do a little bit of a test. Old steel versus new steel, but only the very best of both. I'm going to first of all put a little bit of this Ariana and Evans Kaizen on my mush. The Ariana and Evans I haven't used for some time now. It's very unusual in as much as, yeah, it's the one that smells like an old sweet shop. It's actually got a lovely aroma. It really does smell of sweets. So it's a very, 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 very nice soap. I'm just putting the classic pre-shave rub on. I don't know if this does any good, but it does no harm, that's for certain. And yeah, the wonderful Dapper Shaves was the first to publicly post this as the everyman's simple pre-shave, and it works. So, thank you, Jacques, over in styptic, with his lovely little doggy, and I hope to see more of him, because like me, he's going through a little bit of a lull. Anyway, I'm just going to put my usual brush, which is my Yaki, because I do like simplicity, and the Yaki can't go wrong, it's synthetic. Anyway, off we jolly well go. First coat going on. Right, about the razors. It's come to my notice that I've got far too many high quality razors. So I do a little test. Let's try what the latest and best from Boker can do compared with a Filly14. Now, that's a little bit harsh. At the same time, they're both identical blades. They're both full 8/8, high carbon, very deep hollow grind. And Leon is the long haul tanker. Much favours, as I always have, the big Boker. I've had mine, I think, 3 years now. I've had all sorts of adventures with it, including one which was frantically bad, where I just finished shaving and I thought, oh, this is a really good shave, and I'll use some rather naughty treatments. So one of the things I used was the alum block, and I was stupid enough to trim under my nose when I'd already had the alum block on my skin with my razor. I then put the razor down, washed off my face, and when I looked again, the razor had gone black, because alum is a triple salt, and we all know what salt does to steel. So unless you're using only stainless steel, be very careful what you touch with your fingers or with your face when you're using alum. Right, that'll do. I just wet it up a little bit of water. I'm going to use the Ariana and Evans Kaizen splash afterwards as well. I'm not really a post-shave person, but anyway, let me just show you now, after carefully wiping the fingers, because that's one of the most lethal things you can do, is to have lather on your fingers while you're handling a straight razor. Anyway, let's show you what it's all about. Right, this is a very beautiful Boker. This is the big Boker. This is got all the address on it. It actually is the Boker 14, 14 meaning it is a full 8/8. It's got the wonderful little Boker tree in the escutcheon in the side. It's gold plated. It's got beautiful laser cut pattern on the back. I mention this because for the same price, you can, if you're lucky, pick up one of these. And now this, in its box, let me show you, is a Filly14 Novodur by Jose Montserrat Powell. And this one is a red one. One of the later ones, not the very latest, but quite a late made razor, probably 1970s. It's got the straight address. It could be 1960s. It's got the straight address on it. Anyway, and the beautiful little Philharmonica lyre in gold on the extremely nice, beautiful grips. Anyway, for about the same price. However, if you want a mint Novodur in a mint case, it'll be double the price. So, let me also show you, I bought about 2 years ago this lovely Boker leather case, which, as you can see, you can actually form the leather to the shape of your razor for travelling. You're brave if you're travelling these days with a straight razor, unfortunately. However, let's start off with this beautiful Boker, because this really is an exquisite, really, really lovely modern razor. Let's see how it coats. Yes, I have stropped it, I do admit. I haven't used it for a few months. Yeah, perfection. Yeah, no dragging. Yeah, oh, that's lovely. Yeah, I'll trim later, but for now, that's one side done. I want to try the other side of my face, just to show you. Ugh. I'll try the other side of my face, usual heavy stubble, with this beautiful Novodur. Now the Novodur is, again, fairly late, I believe, but I'm not going to say because I'm not that accurate about it. Yeah, I think you can hear how well it's doing. Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, they're identical. Very high quality. You can take off days and days of stubble, one swipe. Yeah, it's a lovely razor. So left hand for the left side of the face. Which is another reason for taking up straight razor shaving. It makes you ambidextrous. It doesn't take long to learn. Yeah. What a superb piece of steel. I'm not quite as good with my left hand as I am with my right. In fact, oh look, I think, after saying I'm not as good with my left hand as my right, I think I've got a tiny weeper. Can't feel it. Yeah, it's one of the great mysteries, how you can learn with one hand or with the other, but you're always better with your dominant hand, my right hand. Anyway, I don't care, that looks great. I'm now going to just wipe off the suds off this wonderful Novodur and say, I'd say they're both identical. So high carbon, good quality, hollow ground, deeply hollow ground steel. I don't think it really matters whether it's, I think this might be about the year, I don't know, let's call it 2022. So this is about 2022. And this one's probably more like 1950 or 1960. But you cannot beat a quality carbon hologram razor. You can get good shaves from stainless steel, and I have. But for me, there's something special about carbon. Anyway, let me just lather up again and show another use for the dreaded alum. Look at that. Yeah, that tiny, 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 tiny little, oh, so small I can't really feel it. You can only feel a weeper if you put alum on it, I find, yeah. And that will have closed it. It's very rare to see me cutting myself. It doesn't happen normally. Well, it's not a cut, a weeper. Anyway, right, let's do a second pass. Against the grain is a good test. Yep. So we're into 2025. America's got a new president. Yippee, bloody good. Bringing common sense. I was beginning to wonder what pronoun I should use. Or in English hospitals, especially up north, if you enter the hospital, they had banners. The banners were saying 74 different sexes as a celebration. Wasn't that nice of them? Oh, and by the way, just to show I'm not particularly prejudiced, they also wanted you to fill out a form whether you were saying what sex you were, which is of course very complicated for a lot of people, and whether or not you were pregnant. So even though you've put down male and you're registered as a male, you still had to state whether you were pregnant or not. Anyway, hooray for common sense. It'll probably never happen in Britain. I'm afraid we're probably past saving. However, yeah, bloody lovely Novodur. I'm a bit out of practice because I haven't used it in ages. But I've got to say, look at that, the trace of gore. Yeah. This is what happens when you get out of practice. However, look at that, isn't that lovely? This razor, which is rare, is probably older than I am. And it's in absolutely mint condition. And it'll last some lucky person after me for probably another 100 years. Try saying that about your plastic razors. Yeah. So that, as far as I'm concerned, is the proof of the Novodur's superiority. Let's do another cross pass with this beautiful Boker, the Boker 14. You can still get these. They're not cheap, but my God, what a beautiful modern razor. I mean, compare with shaving with a Gillette. No. Yeah, first pass did it, didn't need any more. Yeah, this is a very nice piece of steel. I'm very happy I bought it. Came out of Germany. Lovely lady with an online store sold it to me. But unfortunately, customs duties, one thing and another, they ain't cheap. Right, that's me done. So, in conclusion, yeah, either one absolutely fantastic. This, in due course, will become a classic. So if you want one of these, it's not just me saying how good it is. Long haul tanker Leon says he loves his as well. So they are out there, the big Boker 14. That's if you like big razors. I don't mind, I just love razors. Anyway, let's wash off. I sometimes, in admission, do go afterwards and have a little trim in little places I might have missed. But quite honestly, that looks pretty good to me. Feels pretty good too. So, let's put on a bit of this wonderful Ariana and Evans splash and see what that feels like. Look, it's got the insane naked lady on a dragon. So it's got to be good stuff. I wonder what side she bats for in this wonderful modern world. What's her pronoun, I wonder? Probably, I don't know, buy something or other. Who cares? Bloody loonies. So, there you have it. One very, very simple shave with two almost identical carbon steel razors. with the wonderful Ariana and Evans Kaizen, which I must say, if you want to smell sweet, like a sweet shop, go for the Kaizen, it's good. Ariana and Evans, very nice quality company, very nice quality soap. Yeah, harking back to the razors, yeah, I like 14s. It's a big old beast. It's a full 1 inch. It's an 8.8. But yeah, just don't leave it too long before handling them. You do what I do. And if you're a tiny little weeper. Again, one of the tricks of the trade, so to speak, always carry one of these, which is of course a pencil. But this is a rather special pencil. It stops bleeding almost instantly. Not that that was bleeding, I'm just showing you out of pure perversity. They're known as styptic pencils, and every barber used to carry a styptic pencil. And if you made a little nick on you, you applied the styptic pencil, and it almost instantly coagulates. Oh, just dropped it. Ugh. That's a bit of a shame. Yeah, so enough out of me. I hope you have a wonderful day, chaps. Thank you for subscribing. I do appreciate it. And sorry for my odd absences. But I'm getting better at slinging. One of these days, I'm going to do a YouTube video on it. So, but for now, that's it, chaps. Wonderful shave, 2 wonderful razors. Thank you for subscribing. Bye for now.